For an incoming student who sees the name Media and Communications as a possible major, Media and Communications is a lot like what it sounds. It's really about understanding how media and communications and mass communications shape everything from individual identity, collective identity, society, policy, democratic processes. So at its core, the major is really about studying that relationship between media and society and understanding all of its implications, from AI to politics, to understanding misinformation in news media and media literacy, to race and representation in media in front of and behind the camera. So it's really a critical lens into all things media and mass communications. So the Media and Communications major at Drew is really divided into two primary components. So there's the media history and theory component and the media practice, the hands-on making and media production aspect of the curriculum. So all students who enter into the major usually take something like Intro to Media Studies in their first year, which gives them a foundation on the academic study of media and communications. And then they start doing electives which combine both the theory and practice components. So you take either documentary practice or audio production, and then a lot of students continue on with more production-heavy courses while still exploring the sort of history and theory aspect of media studies. So if you're considering media communications when you start at Drew in the fall of your first semester, the absolute best place to start is Introduction to Media Studies. And the reason for that is because it's a foundational required course in the major, so it really introduces you to what it means to study academically media and communications, but it also introduces you to the different kinds of topics and questions that will be raised in more detail in different elective courses that are offered in the major. And then maybe in your spring year, you start with the production required courses in your spring semester. So either documentary practice or audio production would be a great place to round out a first year if you're pursuing that path. Three experiences that I think are really unique and special for media and communications majors to pursue. The number one, that thing that most students will bring up is the New York City semester on communications and media. And so oftentimes our majors, and not exclusively majors, but certainly MCOM majors, apply to do it in their sophomore or junior year, and then they actually take the semester in their junior or senior year. And really it's an opportunity to apply all of the curriculum that you've developed over, that you've learned over your preceding years in the major, and study how media industries work while actually being in New York City and meeting with working media professionals from top leading companies in the space of publishing or television, radio, podcasting, marketing, public relations. It really gives you a chance to mingle with these working media professionals, get to know the city, and really explore what life after Drew might look like and what really resonates with you. Another really valuable experience that my students all often bring up when they're discussing their sort of favorite moments in the major is taking a course like Civic Media. And Civic Media is a community-based learning course that we actually offer now every fall and spring. And so, for example, in the fall, Civic Media will be working with the nonprofit Cinema Ed, and they'll be involved in running a really incredible event that we've been doing for the past 6+ years called Film Boot 24, which is a 24-hour film festival where high school students from Orange High School in East Orange come to campus, and they're paired with professional filmmaking mentors and Drew student mentors, and they make a film within 24 hours. And so it's a really valuable experience of bringing mentorship and the skills they've learned, especially in the production side, to young people, and to really applying those skills in a real life scenario. And then I'd say that the third most valuable experience that students often have in media and communications are their internships, which is unique to each individual student who completes an internship. And so, depending on what starts to resonate with you as you progress through the major, you will be guided with the advice of your faculty advisor, as well as someone from the Center for Career Development, in helping you navigate available internships and job opportunities, and really making sure that you start to build your resume towards some of those post-graduation goals. And so students of mine and in the major have had editorial assistant internships at major publishing houses. They've PA'd at Saturday Night Live, for example. They've gone to work for all kinds of really interesting companies, and sometimes staying on board and starting their career there. In other cases, building on the strengths of that experience to bolster their resume and find new opportunities, as well as in some cases deciding to continue on the academic side of media communications and pursuing postgraduate study. So it's a very exciting major to customize your path in a lot of different directions.